Say yes. See, I'll first prepare a data to show you how to perform this operations using paste special option. So I'll just quickly create data here. Now let's see, I'll increase this. Yeah, quantity. I have price and let's say total. I'll give some 5 products here. Quantity, let's say I'll just give some random numbers. And price as well. Let's say, and I have provided some formula here, like quantity into price. Now let's say we have this. Now I want to increase the quantity value by 100. Let's say whatever is the quantity value currently, I want to increase it by 100 more. 100 more quantity. That means I need to add 100 to it. So how to perform this using paste special option? So there are several things that you can do, like add, multiply, subtract, and divide, and show you how to add it. So you need to first type the number that you want to add in a cell. Now I'll use this number, I'll copy this, and I'll perform the paste special operation part on D6 to D10. Now let's start writing program for this. I'll go to Visual Basic Editor. I'll insert a new module here and I'll say simple VBA programs. So no space, you can only give underscore. That's what is allowed here. I'll start typing it. This is the macro to demonstrate paste special operation. Okay, so I'll use that. I begin with sub. That's how you begin a macro. And here I'll say copy paste using operations. So first of all, you need to copy the cell where we have typed 100. Just go here. It is I5 in sheet 1 and go back and give this. You're able to see the VB editor, Rajesh?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So I'll start with this sheet 1 range of I5. I'll type it. Dot copy. I need to copy this cell. So I want to paste it in the same sheet from D6 to D10. You can just say D6 to D10 dot paste special. But over here, you see, I would like to paste type. You can paste all, or you could also choose value or formulas. Anything over here will be fine. So other than this column width and formats, so you can choose here. I'll choose formulas here. Comma would take you to operations. So what operation do you want to perform using the paste special option? I want to add. I'll choose this. That's all. When you run it, you can see 100 is added to all the values in the quantity column by default. So likewise, you can perform multiplication, division, subtraction, these things also. The advantage is this is quick to perform any math operation, simple math operation like this. You don't require any formula. Okay, that's the biggest advantage of this. And you might have also seen some sheets which have got huge list of numbers, but they'll be stored as text over there, especially when you copy paste from some other files, or let's say you have imported it. So sometimes, though they are numbers, they'll be stored as text. So, so for those things, if you want to convert it into a number in in a very simple way, you could just multiply all those cells with 1. Okay, so that's there are some easiest ways to do these things. I'll just show you one example. We usually do this in Excel directly. Okay, so I have some numbers here. Now suppose I have kept everything as text. I'll just give a single quote. I'm just showing you how to get it done using Excel. Okay, you can do this through macros as well. If you have any task of cleaning your data in your project, that's, let's say, while preparing a report, if you have a task of cleaning your data, you can definitely use this. So now I want all of these to become numbers. See, it says number stored as text. I have to keep clicking for every number like this. So other than this, I can just type 1. I can copy this. You can type this 1 in any cell you want. It's okay. You just have to copy that. You need to select all those cells with which you want to multiply this 1, and just use space special. You have this multiply option. See, now they become numbers. So you can perform the same using VBA as well. Okay. So most of the tasks that you perform in Excel can be done, get it done through VBA also. So it will perform almost in the same way that you do manually, but much faster than you, of course. Okay, so let me show you how to use this skip blank option. That's another pay special option we have, that is known as skip blanks. Now, suppose I would like to update the price of these products. Okay, only the products whose price has to be changed, I'll type in here. Suppose this 150, I want to make it 120, and this has to be changed to, I don't want any change to be applied on this product too. Over here, I'll apply 700, here 100, and this I don't want to any changes in this. Let's now if I copy paste them directly like this, copy and paste it over here. You see what happens? Even the blank cells that were there in your source got pasted here. We don't want this. We need to use skip blank option. See, paste special. You have an option known as skip blanks. I'll say run, or I'll say okay. Now you can see only the values which were there over here, they have got updated. All the blanks have been skipped from your source. So you can perform the same in VBA as well. So that's what I am trying to do in the program. So I'll just copy paste the same thing down here just to save time. Just say skip blank. And here we need to copy right from H6 till H10. I'll copy it. I need to get H6 to H10. It will copy. And where do I have to paste? Over here in the price column, E6 to E10. I'll just change the address here. E6 to E10. But this time, paste special, you can directly say See, in paste special options, so you have all this. The type of paste, you can choose all here. Operation, we are not performing any operation, so we'll give false over there. And for skip blanks, I need to mention true. So let me show you this. I'll choose paste all for operation. So you have none here. You can choose this. No operation has to be performed. Then next is skip blanks. See, next option is skip blanks. If you're using it, you need to specify true. Remember, we saw a checkbox over there. So that checkbox has to be enabled. If it has to be enabled, you need to set the value as true over here. So this is one method. This is method one. Okay, this also gets your job done. Now let me run it. Just change the name to skip blanks. Now if I run it, so it will easily get the job done for me. Now there is method 2. You can get it done much easily. You don't have to mention all these things, the extra things. You could directly say skip blank should be set to true. So you can just go here and mention this as 2. I'll change the macro name. Same thing, you could just go here. See, remove all this. All these are not required. You could directly mention the parameter name. So you look at the parameter name, you type it. So skip blanks. You give a colon, then equal to. See, if you are assigning a value to a parameter directly, the name of the parameter should be mentioned. You need to provide a colon, then equal to, and set the value to it. Because we are skipping all other parameters. We are not providing any input to the other parameters that are available here. I'm directly using skip blanks. So this will actually be more efficient wherein I don't have to set values for all of them. I can directly give the parameter name, just close it quickly. So this also helps me get the job done. Let me change the values here. Now suppose I want to give 500 here. I'll remove this one. And here I want to mention 230. I'll remove this. Suppose I have something like this. You see, the same range, I just change the values. Even this will work. I'll run it. Let's see the change. See, 120 is there. 500 has been updated. These are the old values. They are not changed. 230 has been updated. So there are two methods to apply skip blanks in the same manner. Now suppose I have some values here. Let me take the same thing, the product and the quantity. I would like to show the same in transpose. Let's say product, quantity, and price. I would like to copy and paste it as transpose. When I say transpose, its output will be like this. Okay, I want something like this to happen. You could also choose total column, I guess. But you need to be very careful when you have formulas in them, because all those cells which have got formula will easily not be placed when you transpose. So it's by chance or by luck you get it sometimes. So if it is a simple calculation like this, yes. If it is VLOOKUP or something, it might not work sometimes. So I recommend you to check once even before you perform this. Check if it is working fine. So in this case, it is working fine. So we'll do it. I want to perform the same using VBA. Now I have to copy from C5 to F10 and paste it at J5. I'll go here. So this time I'm trying to demonstrate transpose, and even transpose has got two methods. I'll just say method 1. So here, so let me change the macro name and say transpose 1. So C5 to F10. So C5 is to F10. I'll mention the address of the cells that needs to be copied, and I want to paste it at J5. Here, I'll have to mention all those again, just like we did with skip blanks. You have the same to be done with transpose as well. You can mention the type of paste. So whether any operations are being taken place, no, they are not performing. Is there skip blanks given? No. So I'll say false. Is there transpose being used? Yes. So true over here. So I'll mention all these things. Now let me close these windows. So now you can see the code completely. See now, if I run this, you can see it has performed the task well. Now again, let me perform it using the second method. The same thing in a much simpler way. Just like we did with skip blanks, you can perform the same with this also. Let me paste it. So this is method 2. So here, you don't have to mention all these things again. Okay, just give a comma. Oh, this paste all is also not required. So you just have to mention transpose. That's the name of the parameter. You can see here, this is the parameter name. I'm assigning value to it directly. And just say transpose equals true. It will paste the data transposed like this. So this also works. So these are the different methods of applying it. Either you can mention all those parameters values, or you could just use it just simply like that by mentioning the name of the parameter and getting it done. Okay, is it clear till here, Rajesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So we'll see how to clear the data. I'll insert another module. I'll show you here how to clear different parts of the data. So sometimes it is only contents, only formats, or hyperlinks. So there are so many things which you can do. I'll have to again prepare the data in that way. I'll just use the same data and quickly add some formats to it. See, I'll add some border to it. I'll just choose this and quickly apply borders. So I'll also highlight the headings and align it. Okay. So now we also have the contents, formats. Yes, I need to add some comments. So let me add some comment here. Comment in the sense, there are different ways again. Uh, Comment as well as note. Okay, note is the traditional option that we have in the previous versions of Excel. Let me show you the difference. Now, if you use in the advanced versions, if you insert a comment, this is how it will appear. Your account name in the Microsoft, if it is a MS Office 365 you're using, you could also leave a comment here. Updated price, and when you give this, it is updated with time and the comment you gave and your name. So this is how it will be. So when you hover on it, you will be able to see this. So there is something known as note. So let me go here. Note. They have changed it to note, but these were the comments which we were using in the previous versions. So these were the comments. So I'll just give the same thing here. Updated price. Now, suppose I want to clear these. So how to do that? Clear only the formats. How to do that? Clear the contents, let's say, and hyperlinks. I would like to give some hyperlinks to this cell. So in sheet 1, let's say. I'll give some hyperlinks like this and set it to the email address. I can query as imc.in. So this is one of our email IDs. So you could set it this way as well. I'll just make multiple copies of this just to show you how the clearing of the data takes place. I'll paste it multiple times. So let's say this is to clear contents. This is to clear formats. And this one to clear comments or notes. And this is to clear hyperlinks. There's something known as outline. See, outline is when you group a certain number of columns together, that's known as an outline. If you have such groups in your sheet, you can clear it through clear outline option, right from Excel or even through VBA as well. I'll just group some columns here. I have to go to data tab after selecting it and say group. You can see there are some groups available. Or let me group this as well. So we have some groups here now. Now when I use clear outline, all these groups have to vanish. That's the idea. So that is to clear outline as well. Now let's start writing the program to clear this data. So we don't say delete the contents of the cell, we say clear contents of the cell. That's the right term to use. Okay, when we say delete, the entire object is deleted. So we are not doing that here. So let's say macro to clear contents of a range. Range is collection of cells. So we are going to use that. Clear cell contents. I need to mention the range of cells which needs to be cleared. So it is C5 to F10 in sheet 1. Again, mention the sheet address. It says C5 to F10 dot clear. So when you say clear, everything will be clear. Okay, including formats, comments, everything will be clear. We will do this at the end. Okay, I want to first show you how to clear only the contents. Let me choose this. See, when I run it, let's go back and check. Only the contents of the cell has been cleared. You can see the comments are there. So yeah, if the content is not there, even the hyperlinks would have gone. But you can see the formatting is there, the comments are there. So all these things are there. Still the skeletal structure is maintained. Okay. So let's make a separate copy for this. You have separate options over there. And just copy this, create another thing over here. So here, let's make it as notes. What else is there? Hyperlinks. Okay, outline. I guess I've covered everything. Okay. Contents is fine. Now let's see how to clear formats. So from H5 to K10. I'll just make a copy of this. I want to show you how to clear formats from a range of cells. Okay, cell formats. Here you just have to mention clear formats and just change this H5 to K10. H5 to K10. And run this, you will see only the formats are removed. So when I say formats, all those borders, colors, whatever you applied, that thing will be removed from the range of cells. Now let's see how to clear comments from C13 to F18. So let's say C13 to F18. So it is clear comments. And just say cell comments here and change it to comments over here. Now if I run this, in that range, wherever comments and notes were there, so you can see even the notes have vanished. So you can also apply it on this. Let's check even the notes. If I mention notes, whether it's going to work in the same manner. And just choose Q13 to T18 here. Notes. So this also I'll change it to notes here. Q13 to T18. And if I run this, you can check even the notes. If you use clear notes also, it's performing the same thing, or clear comments is also doing the same thing over here. Now let me show you how to clear hyperlinks. So for that, you could also choose the same range. And let me show you on the same range where we removed the notes. Or, okay, we have anyways taken it separately. You can say from H13 to K18. Let's copy this. So this is to H13 K18. I want to clear hyperlinks. So you just have to mention clear hyperlinks over here. Now when you run this, you can check. I don't think we ran it. Let me run it again. Yes. So now you can see these hyperlinks are not functional. Anyways, the formats have not gone, so it still looks like a hyperlink, but it doesn't work like this. See, you can see the link here, whereas here the link has been removed. You can see here. That's the difference. Hyperlinks have been removed from this range. Now, the last thing, we have some outline given here. I just want to clear these outlines. Again, we'll have to mention the sheet name. macro to clear outlines. Sub clear cell outline, let's say. They'll have to mention the sheet name. Just say clear. I'm sorry. You have to mention the range also. So we can also choose the entire range of cells that we have. So if at all I want to select the entire sheet, we have an option here. So instead of mentioning the range, you could just say cells dot clear outline. So when you give cells, it will select all the cells within that sheet. Okay, it will select all the cells within that sheet. Now if I give this and let's say I run it, you can see all outlines are cleared. So there are no groups, no outline. So it has been cleared from the sheet. Okay, is that clear to you, Rajesh?
Yes.